Okay, so good morning, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. I might just give it one more minute just to make sure everybody has joined, and then I'll start. So if anybody wants to go and get a quick cup of tea or anything, now's the time to do it. Okay, a couple more people have joined, so I'll make a start now. Okay, so hello, everybody. My name's Abigail. I'm the business development manager for The Giving Machine. So I'm going to talk to you today about what it is that we do here at The Giving Machine. And if you do have any questions, please do type them in the chat. My lovely colleague Louisa is in the meeting as well, so she can answer the questions for you, or she can let me know about the questions and I will answer them live. Okay, so here is the agenda. It's not a long presentation, so I promise it's not going to be death by PowerPoint, I hope. So first, I'll tell you who we are, and I'll go into what we offer for not-for-profits. And then we'll also look at a quick few testimonials and some statistics. So, how did the Giving Machine come about? Well, it was founded in 2006 by four Hertfordshire dads. They all had successful careers and they essentially wanted to use their business skills for good rather than just creating more profit for shareholders. So there are now five of us here at the Giving Machine, not including the four pets that we do have listed as volunteers on our website, but they are, of course, equally important. So, what is it that we actually do? The big question. Well, in short, we provide new and innovative ways for all good causes to raise funds. So we're always looking at new ways that we can help not-for-profits and make a difference, not just in our community, but in all communities across Great Britain. So now we're just going to have a look at how do we actually do this? Excuse me. So firstly, we have our giving lottery. So our giving lottery was started in 2019 and it was created as a free way for all not-for-profits to raise funds. So when I say all not-for-profits, I mean schools, CICs, social enterprises, charities, animal sanctuaries, food banks, community groups, you name it. So long as you are a not-for-profit in the UK, you can join. And it works just like a normal lottery would, except the not-for-profit is getting 40% of each of their ticket sales, and the people playing the lottery can win up to £25,000. So, why choose the Giving Lottery? So we know that unfortunately in this day and age, giving is becoming more transactional and people are less likely to give money or give to charity without getting anything in return. So this is where something like the Giving Lottery comes in. And rather than asking your supporters for £5 a month because you're a good cause and you need it, you can ask them to play the lottery to support you, and then they can win up to £25,000 in return. So as mentioned previously, 40% is going straight to the not-for-profit. This is unrestricted and ready to use. And I'll show you a breakdown of the associated costs in the next slide. So there are no costs, which means no risk. We handle all of the reporting, all of the payments, and it's also a new avenue for your supporters to give to you, meaning that you can then engage supporters that may not have already donated to you previously. In terms of the payments, they're sent every month. And although there are some different options, most players will sign up on a direct debit basis. So the average person is buying 2 to 3 tickets a week and playing for over a year. So this means that it can become a reliable income and actually start to be included in your budgeting once you have got a steady supporter base. So one other thing is we do also provide all of the promotional materials. So you are, of course, more than welcome to make your own, but we do have some that are ready for you to use and can easily be downloaded or shared to wherever you like. So especially if you're perhaps a smaller or a volunteer-led organization, this can obviously save you a huge amount of time. So how does the Giving Lottery work and why does it work? So the breakdown of the costs you can see on the left here. And why does it work? It's low risk, so it is not a dopamine-based form of gambling. So tickets must be bought at least 24 hours before the draw takes place, and the Giving Lottery does not encourage the instant sort of dopamine-driven behavior that you often see with high-risk gambling. And although we've never had an issue, we do, of course, still have options available, such as self-exclusion, and ticket limits should anybody need them. Now, because players tend to buy more than one ticket a week, you can expect to make around or above £1,000 a year once you reach 27 players on your lottery. And of course, it is much easier than just asking people to donate to you. And then also, because it runs under our license, you don't need to worry about getting your own license or doing any of the reporting. We handle all of that. So, hopefully, it all sounds a bit too wonderful and good to be true. So don't just take our word for it. We have over 700 causes on our lottery now, and here are how some of them are currently doing. So Snauzer joined us in 2021, and they've raised over £34,000 now since being with us. One Kind joined around the same time in 2021, and they've raised over £18,000 to date. And then we have the Newcastle Hospitals charity. So they joined us just a few months ago now, and they are on track to make over £5,000 in their first year. And here we have got some really lovely testimonials from some more of our good causes. So Utilise PLC is actually a business. So they signed up to support the charity Kids Inspire. So that is also an option with the Giving Lottery. So if you do know of any businesses that might support you, be it by selling tickets to their staff, volunteers, or customers, I would say it's definitely worth an ask. And then as you can see, both of these causes like that the platform is really user-friendly, so easy to use not just for them, but also for their supporters. And the Animal Justice Project has said that they like how it's not just a lottery and a chance for people to win money, but it is about being part of something bigger. So it's building a giving community and it's supporting those like yourselves listening who do really vital, amazing work and helping to distribute those funds to that 96% of charities who just don't have millions in the bank. So now we're going to move on to our wonderful community grants. So these are open to all not-for-profits that have under £1 million turnover and are within the UK. So they're currently available every quarter, which means the next applications will open on the 1st of October, and you'll have the whole of October to apply. So we have 8 of them available, and they are £250 each. So although they are small, they are unrestricted, so you can spend them on whatever you like. The applications must be submitted between the 1st and 31st of October to be eligible, and then the successful causes will be notified within 14 days of the application period ending. So the grant winners are also chosen at random, so you have just as much chance as anyone else, and we will make sure to distribute them across a diverse range of sectors, so there won't be any single sector that is overrepresented. So we'll have a look at some of our previous grant winners. So here are some of the previous grant winners and what they used the money for. So we had a PFTA, Refugee Action Kingston, and the Barn Elms Sports Trust. So the PFTA used theirs to help keep the school trip costs down for their parents. Refugee Action Kingston used theirs to provide some emergency hardship grants. And then Barn Elms used theirs to get 160 new people trying out sports for free, which is wonderful. So here are some of our most recent impact stats to show you. So overall, we have raised over £2 million for good causes. We've supported more than 10,000 causes. We've had over 130,000 amazing supporters and over 2,000 wonderful, caring businesses. So that brings us to the end already. I told you it wouldn't be death by PowerPoint. So here are my contact details and our website address. You are more than welcome to contact me if you have any further questions or you want to talk through anything. If you do want to set up a meeting with me to go through anything one-on-one, that is absolutely fine. I will also send this presentation to anyone who has provided their email address on Eventbrite, so at least you can go through it in your own time should you wish. And then here is also the web addresses for both the lottery and the grants. But again, I will send this to you so you can just copy and paste if that's easier. Or you can just head straight to thegivingmachine.co.uk to find all of the relevant information. And that is it. Thank you so much. Hopefully, you've learned a bit about what it is that we do and who we are and how we might be able to help you. Again, please don't hesitate to contact me with any queries or questions. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. If you do have any questions now that you want to pop in the chat, please do feel free. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a nice day. I've seen a question. Can you apply for the community grants regularly? So yes, you can apply in October, and then if you don't get them this time round, you're more than welcome to apply again in the next quarter. Yes, that's absolutely fine. Depending on if you've already won one of them, then no, you wouldn't be able to apply again. But if you haven't, then yes, please do feel free to apply again in the next quarter. I'll just give it a couple more minutes if anyone has any more questions, and then I will end. Ah, yes, so it is down to the charity with the lottery advertisement. So I would always recommend trying whatever avenues you have available to you. So whether you have a newsletter as a charity, or if you have some volunteers, some staff, if you have any in-person events, anything like that, I would say advertise it when and where you can, and see what works for you because it is different for different sort of good causes as well. Some of our good causes will just, oh, sorry, is it Weekly Monday? It's completely up to you how and when you want to advertise it, but the draws themselves are on a weekly basis. So we see that most of our causes will advertise, maybe on a Thursday or something like that, but they usually just download one of our marketing materials, share it onto Facebook, Instagram, or in a newsletter. But yeah, that bit is completely up to you in terms of advertising. You can advertise it as much or as little as you want. We're not sort of fussy. We're here to help, but we're not going to push you. No worries. Excuse me. No worries at all. Yep. So the tickets are £1 each. So most people buy sort of between 2 to 3 tickets. The average is like 2.5. So 2 to 3 tickets a week is sort of the most common amount that people buy. So they're usually only spending £2 to £3 a week. No worries. Yes, so there is a grant application form, and that will be on our website. So it's not available yet because the grants haven't opened. But as soon as the 1st of October comes around, that application form will be on the website. We've tried to keep it nice and short and easy, so it shouldn't take too long to complete, maybe 15, 20 minutes. So you can go to our website now and sign up to be kept in the loop, which is probably the best thing to do. And then at least you'll be reminded as to when the grants will open, and you have the whole of the month to apply. No worries. I'll just give it a couple more minutes for any more questions.
Yes. That's okay. Oh, no.
Thank you, Ben. Appreciate that. Okay, I think I will end it there. But if anyone does have any more questions, or if you think of anything else you'd like to ask, please do send me an email or give me a call, or you can also go on the website. Thanks so much, everybody. Have a nice day.